Truth is, I thought it mattered. I thought music mattered. But does it? Bollocks. 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 Not compared to how people matter.
We'll be singing when we're winning. We'll be singing, oh. I get knocked down, but I get up again. You're never gonna keep me down. I get knocked down, but I get up again. You're never gonna keep me down. I get knocked down, but I get up again. You're never gonna keep me down. I get knocked down, but I get up again. You're never gonna keep me down. This is the night away. This is the night away.
He drinks a whiskey drink, he drinks a vodka drink, he drinks a lager drink, he drinks a cider drink. He sings the songs that remind him of the good times. He sings the songs that remind him of the better times.
Oh, Danny boy, Danny boy, Danny boy. I get knocked down, but I get up again. You're never gonna keep me down. I get knocked down, but I get up again. You're never gonna keep me down. I get knocked down, but I get up again. You're never gonna keep me down. I get knocked down, but I get up again. You're never gonna keep me down. Pissing the night away. Pissing the night away.
He drinks a whiskey drink, he drinks a vodka drink, he drinks a lager drink, he drinks a cider drink. He sings the songs that remind him of the good times. He sings the songs that remind him of the better times.
Don't cry for me, next door neighbor. I get knocked down, but I get up again. You're never gonna keep me down. I get knocked down, but I get up again. You're never gonna keep me down. I get knocked down, but I get up again. You're never gonna keep me down. I get knocked down, but I get up again. You're never gonna keep me down. I get knocked down, but I get up again. You're never gonna keep me down. I get knocked down, but I get up again. You're never gonna keep me down. I get knocked down, but I get up again. You're never gonna keep me down. I get knocked down, but I get up again. You're never gonna keep me down. I get knocked down, but I get up again. You're never gonna keep me down. I get knocked down, but I get up again. You're never gonna keep me down. I get knocked down, but I get up again. You're never gonna keep me down. I get knocked down, but I get up again. You're never gonna keep me down. I get knocked down, but I get up again. You're never gonna keep me down. I get knocked down, but I get up again. You're never gonna keep me down. I get knocked down.
Truth is, I thought it mattered. I thought music mattered. But does it? Bollocks. 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 Not compared to how people matter.
Good afternoon, everybody. Oh my goodness. Where's my voice? Hello. It's Gollum. Good afternoon, everybody. Happy Wednesday. Woden's-day. Woe then day. Whoa. I'm good. How are you? Hey Jack, hey Teach, hey Silverstorm. What's up, Silverstorm? Ooh la la. Thank you so much for the resub. That's an obscene resub. 68 months. What the flip? What the flippity gibbet? That starting song was, of course, my tub thumping collab with Calvin Thomas. dubstep, almost Silverstorm, but thankfully it remains unpleasant. What should we do today, guys? Hey James, what's up? Oh, my capo's in the other room, you bastard. Hold that thought. And voila, voila. Well, maybe we'll just play the alphabet again. It's a novel idea. Sounds a bit weird. Why did that sound weird? about the day on my hike in Peru. Did I mention Peru? Where the guide was like, what time would you all like to wake up tomorrow? And you're singing the song, singing this is the life, and you wake up in the morning and your head is just the size where you gonna go, where you gonna sleep tonight. And you're singing the song, singing this is the life, and you wake up in the morning and your head is just the size where you gonna go, where you gonna sleep tonight. And you're singing the song, singing this is the life, and you wake up in the morning and your head is just the size where you gonna go, where you gonna sleep tonight. And you're singing the song, singing this is the life, and you wake up in the morning and your head is just the size where you gonna go, where you gonna sleep tonight. And then after everyone had said like 7 a.m. I just smiled, this little creepy smile, and said, breakfast is at 5. Now that is the illusion of democracy. I was setting up that loop. I was like, oh, in the past I've looped this too slow. Like I set the loop and it's a bit lethargic. It's like, oh, the wind whistles down. Not gonna be bothered with that. So I did it the fastest I've ever done it. Ah, thanks, Jack. In a slightly possessed guitar. Bum 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 bum. Feels a little bit illegal to have played that without Bentisto here to hear it, but there we go. All right, my friends. Next up is an original. We're continuing through the T's. Hopefully, getting to the end of the T's today. I say hopefully because I reserve the right to crash and burn. But we will see. Oh, microphone's on one again. That's fine. Excuse me. Hey Fosmo, what's up? Glad you found your way back here. Well, let's just say it's possessed by a musician then, Jack, not like a plumber. It is a meme, and yes, indeed, today we do have Bruce Springsteen, we do have Laura Marling, we do have First Aid Kit, we do have Joanna Newsom. All the big names are here. Well, it's just me, but you know what I'm saying. And we do have 2 originals. This one is called This Poor Gift. This is on my first EP. Baby Bethard. Called the EP is called Harp Songs. It's called Harp Songs of a Land Woman, but that's like really pretentious, so I never call it that. And this song is called This Poor Gift. So my brain is rather tired, and no one has the time to recount them line by line. So please forgive this prayer is short. You see, the other problem is I don't believe in God, but hey, you never seem to mind. Your version was inclusively inclined, that we had in common. That and the shape of our chin and half our kin. In mourning and yearning for that which has fallen into disrepair, I turn to the rituals we habitually thought would cross the river and take us there, or keep you here. But in the pallid candlelight, you're only given death right. You seem no nearer. So in my attempt to fulfill the promise of blood to you, I am only confronted once again by all I cannot do. I cannot excarnate you or burn you on a pyre, or wear your face to dance with, or stack your long bones high, or drink from your skull, or pipe you down and soon he will be dead, and we will all follow you both into the earth or into the water or up to the sky. If you're a better daughter than I, and our little lives maybe. That's not. Oh no, I've forgotten the words. What? Whose song is this again? And in this fickle gap we make between these two voids of peace and hope, we did nothing of any meaning but give and receive laughter, so those who come after may sense on the breeze the giants lived then, and they were as foolish as we. And our little plans may be reborn inside their minds, and they may become dust as us in time. May they honor the dead as I cannot well do, except this poor gave to you. That's a bit embarrassing. It went. It just went. I was like, I know like what like vibe of the song is next. Like I knew what the next bit was about. But I was like, I cannot find the lines. Hey Ulo, what's that? Welcome. Dum, bum, ba-dum, bum. Yeah, that's how it's meant to go. It's meant to have a big pause. And a bit of a Google in between. I was like, I don't know. Some songs I can make up lyrics on the fly. That one I don't think I can. I'm too focused on the rhythm. All right, next up, last stream we had these days. And now we're going to have those days are gone and my heart is breaking. When you know the songs in Dutch better than the songs you wrote yourself. I mean, I think that's being generous about my Dutch skills, Silverstorm, let's not lie. It's like an obscene capo on 9. I love it. It's a little gentle sad song.
Hey Danny boy, I was thinking of our crew, but thinking just makes me sad, and that's why I write to you. How do you do? There's been years between us. Didn't we have big ideas when our school was done? We'd leave our smaller minds and move out to Oregon. But I was the only one who when the road was taken. I met a girl and I swept her off her feet. I made her promises I never meant to keep. There's a mean streak in me. Inside a storm was raging. She had a form like no other girl in town. We had a baby boy, but I couldn't stick around. Couldn't be tied down. It's just the way I was thinking. Those days are gone, and my heart is breaking. Thought I deserved so much more than work could pay. I drove containers to BC from Monterey. It was a long way on pins and needles. She wrote me letters, but I never opened one. She met some other man and gave his name to my son. Well, I guess the damage is done, and there's no way I can fake it. Those days are gone, my heart is breaking. I always thought my heart to be a dark horse, laying low till race day came along. Lately my heart's feeling like a dartboard, and that's not something I'd planned at all. Danny, there's no limit to the steps I would retrace. I got a job cooking eggs in my friend's place. It's no disgrace to make an honest living. And if it makes you blue, I hope I did not dwell. And if this gets to you, I hope it finds you well. There's not much else out here, it's been raining. Those days are here, my heart is waiting.
Hey Joy, happy Wednesday. Yeah, it's a nice one. Nice one. I think I know that song from like Night Vale. There's like a collection of songs that are just from Night Vale episodes on my song list. That's one of them. Alright, it's time for the first Bruce of the stream. Not the only Bruce of the stream, but the first one. Absolute classic. Thunder Road. I agree with you actually, Jack. Yeah, for once. If you want to make that happen, that's fine by me.
Screen door slams, Mary's dress waves like a vision. She dances across the porch as the radio plays. Roy Orbison singing for the lonely. Hey, that's me, and I want you only. Don't tell me home again, I just can't face myself alone again. Don't run back inside, darling, you know just what I'm here for. So you're scared and you're thinking, maybe we ain't that young anymore. Show a little faith, there's magic in the night. You ain't a beauty, but hey, you're alright. Oh, and that's alright with me. You can hide beneath your covers and study pain. Make crosses from your lovers, throw roses in the rain. Waste your summer praying in vain for Savior to rest from these streets. Well, now I'm no hero that's understood. All the redemption I can offer girls beneath the sturdy hood, with a chance to make it, but somehow, hey, what else can we do now except roll down the window and let the wind blow back your hair? Well, the night's busting open, these two lanes will take us anywhere. We got one last chance to make it real, to trade in these wings on some wheels, climbing back heaven's waiting on down the tracks. Oh, come take my hand, riding out tonight to case the promised land. Oh, 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 Thunder Road, oh, Thunder Road, oh, Thunder Road. Lying out there like a killer in the sun, hey, I know it's late, we can make it if we run. Oh, 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 Thunder Road, sit tight, take hold, Thunder Road. Well, I've got this guitar and I learned how to make it talk. And my car's out back if you're ready to take that long walk from your front porch to my front seat. The door's open, but the ride, it ain't free. And I know you're lonely for words that I ain't spoken. Tonight we'll be free, all the promises will be broken. There were ghosts in the eyes of all the boys you sent away. They haunt this dusty beach road and the skeleton frames of burned down Chevrolets. They scream your name at night in the street. Your graduation gown lies in rags at their feet. And in the lonely cool before dawn, you hear their engines roaring on. And when you get to the porch, babe, they're gone on the wind.
so mirror climbing. Well, it's a town full of losers, and I'm pulling out of here to win. Thanks to follow a duck on Quack. Do you like, yeah, you know when you just, something changes, I say just your, like your keyboard app or whatever on your phone, or like if you use a physically different device, like when I switch to a different keyboard, like on a different computer, and suddenly I'm like, can't type, that demonstrates can't type, and I'm like, oh no, the machines have trained me. Thank you so I appreciate this singular confetto. I will treasure it always. I just autocorrect chat like all the time. So often people are like, oh, they did a typo or like did a weird translation or something. People are like, oh, that didn't even make any sense. I have no idea. I just read chat and my brain just fills in the gaps. Double T's, time after time. Oh, that's very Now and then I think of when we were together. Lying in my bed, I hear the clock tick and think of you, caught up in circles. Confusion is nothing new. Flashbacks, warm night, almost left behind. A suitcase of memories. Time after, sometimes you picture me. You're walking too far ahead. You're calling to me, and I can't hear what you have said. And you say, go slow, I fall behind. The second hand unwinds. If you're lost, you can look and you will find me. Time after time. If you fall, I will catch you. I'll be waiting. Time after time. If you're lost, you can look and you will find me. Time after lost, you can look and you will find me. Time after time, if you fall, I will catch you. I'll be waiting. Time after time, if you're lost, you can look and you will find me. Time after time, if you fall, I will catch you. Well, I will be waiting. Time after time, time after time, time after time, time after time. Oh, I didn't put the reverb on. Woo, time after time. There we go. Was that? Did that fix it? My apologies. That just always makes me think of the scene in Parks and Rec because I've had the same millennial experience as everyone else. You say go slow, I fall behind. Yeah, just superimpose it onto your memory. The second hand was the drum beats out of time. I'm surprised, Jack. I feel like you've consumed a lot of TV. But not that one. Sad. Oh, we're going to play some John and Newsom now. Oh, yeah. This is... Oh, this is such a good song. Such a good song. I tabbed this, actually. And then it wasn't on the song list for a really long time. Because I was like... Basically, it gets really high at the end. It's the last song on her album, Divers. And it does this huge build. And it gets like really high. And I was like, I can't sing that. And I was like, well, if I just change that bit... maybe I can sing it. And it's one of my favourites. So, I'm very happy to do so. It has quite an abrupt ending because the whole album, the album Divers, is like a loop. So this song ends and then like the first song, this is the last song, the first song on the album begins like, ends like mid-word and then starts like mid-word. So when it ends, it just ends. I didn't mess it up. Time passed hard, and the task was the hardest thing she'd ever do. But she forgot the moment she saw you. So it would seem to be true. Cruel birth debases we forget. When cruel death debases, we will leave it erases all the rest that precedes. But stand a brave life living, bleeding out your days in the river of time. Stand brave. Time moves both ways.
greatest joy sustains. Not axe nor hammer, tumor, tremor can take it away, and it remains. It remains, and it pains me to say I was wrong. Love is not a symptom of time. Time is just a symptom of love. And the nullifying, defeating, negating, repeating joy of life. Oh, the nullifying, defeating, negating, repeating joy of life. Hardly seen, hardly felt deep down where your fight is waiting down to the light in your eyes is fading. Joy of life, where I know you can yield when it comes down to it. Bow like the field when the wind comes through it. Joy of life, and every little gust that chances through will dance in the dust of me and you with joy of life. And in our perfect secret keeping, one ear of corn in silence reaping joy of life. Joy again, a round, a pause, a sound, a song away alone, a lasting loved along the cave, a brave a day, arise, ascend, and marry, on go free, and graze on men, ashore, a tide, unmoored, aside, abroad, a god, unmarked, undone, undocked, a god, no time, no flock, no chime, no clock, no wind, white star, white ship, transmit, transcend, white star, white ship, night jar, 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 transmit, trans.
I told you it just ends. I love that song. I quoted that song in my PhD thesis. Cause I do what I want, yeah, I do what I want, and you can't stop me, babe. Yeah, I mean, I second what Joy says. First series, Parks and Rec, is quite different from the rest of the series. But I've seen it like several times and really loved it for a while, like, but then I'm like, I'm not that committed to convincing people to watch it. Hey Nosy, what's up? Hey Yoshi. I love how Jack says, always here for the hot takes. Hot take is unimpressed. It's not, that's tepid. That is tepid. I'll be honest with you there. Did any of you watch, I can't remember what it's called, TV show with Aquafina? Oh yeah, Aquafina is Nora from Queens. Or Nora from Queens. Oh, there was a third series in 2023. Did I watch that? I have literally no idea. I feel like I did. I feel like that's the one where they go to Iceland. Anyway, I know I watched 3 series of the show. I know, like, I was saying it's called Nora from Queens. I'm like, how good do I think the show is? I don't know. I just remember there's one scene where I actually just cried for like 20 minutes laughing. And every time I thought about it, I just started crying again. And I'm not sure I've laughed that hard at a TV show since. I might have to rewatch it just for that. It was such a non-story, but I hope you enjoyed it nonetheless. Well, I guess my recommendation. At least, apparently, I've watched 3 series of it. It doesn't feel like it, but the one scene was very funny. So, that gets my recommendation. Alright, let's keep it on the piano, everybody. We're going to have a little bit of Elton Juan, as nobody has ever called him. It wasn't really funny. I might have to go watch it after the stream. Blue jean baby, LA lady, seamstress for the band, pretty pirate smile. You marry a music man, a ballerina. You must have seen her dancing in the sand. Now she's in me, always with me, tiny dancer in my head. When Jesus freaks out in the street, handing tickets out for God, turning back. She just left, you know, the boulevard is not that bad. Piano man, he makes his stand in the auditorium, looking on. She sings the songs, the words she knows, the tune she hums. Oh, how it feels so real, lying here with no one near, only you. And you can hear me when I say softly, slowly, hold me close, a tiny dancer. Count the headlights on the highway. Oh, lay me down in sheets of linen.
extras for the band. Oh, pretty eyed pirate smile, you know you'll marry a music man. Oh, ballerina, you must have seen her. Oh, dancing in the sand. Oh, now she's on me, always with me. Tiny dance in my hand. Oh, how it feels so real, lying here with no one near, only you, and you can't hear me when I say softly, slowly. Hold me close, a tiny dancer. Count the headlights on the highway. Oh, lay me down in sheets of linen. You had a busy day today. Hold me close, a tiny dancer. Count the headlights on the highway. Oh, lay me down in sheets of linen. You had a busy day today. Oh, apologies. I was like, I coughed, and I was like, how do people ever sing without coughing? I was like, well, I sing without coughing a lot of the time. Luck. Fab song as always. That's yeah, one of the chords in the chorus was not quite right. Didn't feel right. Let's work out what I think it is. Do 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 do. Bum 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 bum. No one in the comments is quite talking about that chord. Let's get another version. Do 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 do. Was that it? Would that do it? Can't remember. Oh, I think actually that works. I was wondering if it was A minor 7. Hold me close to. Whoa, what is it? What are we doing? Hold me close, a tiny dancer. No, I think it's just a C-E, but they've just put it as a C and it sounds completely wrong. Hold me close, a tiny dancer. Hold me close, a tiny dancer. Yeah, I think we'll see it those works. Tiny dancer. Not that I'm listening to the song, so I don't know I'm right, but that sounds better to me. Count the headlights on the highway. Lay me down in sheets of linen. You were just BSing. I never know
Hello, Silverstorm. I mean, it's not terrible. Is that an A11? Yeah, I think so. Yeah. What tune? What tune? Also, not Elton John's words. Come on, Jack. Bernie Taupin's words. Come on. Let's get your culture. As it should be. Had a busy day. So I was trying to find the scene that I found really funny in the show to like try and find out whether it's funny out of context. And I like, can't really remember what it's about, but I know what character it is, so I'm like trying to find it. And I'm literally just scrolling through trying to find it. Like, and I'm already laughing. I don't know. Should I find out if it's funny out of context? Okay. So I found the scene and it did make me laugh. I had to laugh on mute so that you didn't hear the scene. It made me laugh. Like, I cried the first time I was watching it. I think it probably benefits. The top comment. It's a compilation video. The top comment is about that scene, and how much it made them laugh. But I think it probably benefits from the. That's all. I'm not gonna show you the scene. This is it. I just wanted to have a laugh by myself, and I did. So great. Let's carry on with the story. Right. I just don't want to show you the scene, right? And you all are like, that's not funny. You know, because that's just none of your business. Let me find it. I just think it's not going to be that funny. You're just going to be like, why? Yeah, it's like absolutely way too much. You know, I'm gonna have to post it on Discord and then like delete it, okay? So I'm putting on Discord. It's time stamped, but like, just don't. It's none of my business if you think it's funny or not. Hey Maddie, what's up? Happy Wednesday.
toast my ghost and raise a glass, wish me well. I'm home at last and I won't have no more trouble in this life. I hope I don't see you too soon, but think of me when you hear this tune, and I'll be here with you always for a while. And I know we will meet again, and I hope you'll be happy then. We will walk, you and I, together. So hold my hand, darling, and walk with me. We'll dig a hole and climb a tree and do the things we always used to do, and talk about the love we had, remembering more good than bad, and all the things that make us who we are. Like how time slips by, oh so fast, just blink your eyes and a lifetime's past, but we're stuck in it, trapped like flies in amber. So toast my ghost and raise a glass, drink it down, here's to the past and here's to you, whoever you may be. Yeah, toast my ghost and raise a glass, well, wish me well, I'm home at last, and I won't have no more troubles in this life.
I didn't really intro that before I sang it. That is Toast My Ghost by Nan the Geek of Twitch. Kevin of Twitch. Incredible writer and performer. Check it out, check it out, check it out. Excuse me, sorry everybody. It's the midweek yawns, What are you gonna do? Enjoy the fires, Silverstorm and James. Maddie, I thought you were just absolutely shading me for like getting the tune wrong. You should try singing it like how it actually goes. You meant play on the cello. Forgive me. I didn't wanna like work is like a whole situation. Oh my goodness me. It's fine. I mean, it's actually fine. Like, I'm not actually, we're just like absolutely snowed under, but I'm very much like, I do what I can do, and then I stop when it's time for me to stop. But it's been a little bit ridiculous. I felt like you do. Hummy. Hamilton, thank you so much for the raid. How was your stream? I've forgotten how to play the guitar, apparently. I never know what key to sing this in, but let's have a go. Lovely bit of Laura Marling. We're doing setlist streams. At the moment, I'm playing my whole song list in alphabetical order. Yeah, woo! Why? Don't know. Nobody put a gun to my head, but here we are. We're just rounding up the T's today. So this is 2. Marijuana. Yeah, I'll delete all the channel point redemptions, Maddie. That's what I would do. That is what I would do. Working on some cool stuff. Awesome. Love that, love that. Oh, I've started yawning. I'm so sorry. I feel a bond between us. I have felt like you do, and I know better than to take it away from you. I have a right, the only one in my life, untainted, untemptedly, and sober. I will never touch that skin again. I will never feel that way again. Well, I will never look into the face of my father or my friends and be able to say, I'm okay. I don't feel pain anyway. Not anymore anyway. And I'm not dead yet. I could be soon. And all I wanna do is put my arms around you. Little girl, it's so, so new. And go, little girl, you need to learn, little girl, not to take what is mine. And I'm not dead yet, I could be soon. And all I wanna do is put my arms around you. Little girl, it's all so new. Well, go, little girl, you need to learn, little girl, what it is to be a woman. See, Jack, you rightfully make fun of my the comments I made when Laura Marling's new album, which is very good, by the way, came out. But do you see what I'm saying? Because this is the same person who wrote this song. She used to be so gloomy. Also, Maddie, when you said after this marathon, I felt like a panic, like, oh shit, do I have to run a marathon that I've forgotten about? I have not been training very well. All right, keeping it in the kind of indie 2010s. We're gonna play some Villages. I left my mind in Peru. Sometimes I think I could just write like funky pop, like just in 5 seconds, because I left my mind in Peru. That would work. I can't think of any other words, so I guess not. Also, Maddie wrote that, so actually I did nothing. Well, Joy. Well, oh, no, it's not. We requested it, and then they were like, okay. So, there's like so much detail you all don't need. I work for a charity. This is why you can't get a pay rise. We currently have a consultant in because the small project I work on does incredibly well. The main team of the charity is not doing fantastic at the moment. It's not doing great. It's got some issues. They're trying to sort them out. They've got a consultant in to try and sort out structural changes. And they were like, have a meeting with the consultant about your job. So me and my co-worker had a really long meeting with the consultant about our job and expressed ourselves. And I think it was like probably useful both for us and for the basically the core project needs to like copy us because we're really good. Like I don't know we're in a douche, but however we like get loads of work done to a really high standard, and then they do the opposite of both of those things. I don't know, watch my Twitch. The consultant was really nice though, so it was kind of fun. But we're also completely snowed under, so we spent 2.5 hours talking about our job, and I was like, okay, I don't have any time to do my job. I'm not expecting a very imminent pay rise, but I think we made it clear that we're very capable, committed people, so they might wanna keep us around. Yeah, nah, not working full time, Maddie. They won't give me any more hours. Yeah. Do I do any work for the main project? No, Joy. We work solely on our project. And my coworker did actually say she would do 1 day a week on the main project, and they were like, no, you're not qualified. And then we're like, okay, but how about our work's good and their work's not good? And so yes, Maddie, it is gone. I mean, my internal examiner has to sign it off, but she will probably do it late because they always do everything late. So, yeah. Exactly, Joy, exactly. So our suggestion to the consultant was that they implement our role in the main team so that some work gets done. She was like, yes, I will be writing that in the report. Maddie is my Indian dad. And like, when I say output as well, it's literally like helping very vulnerable people, like get money, get out of debt, get a house. It's like moral output. I do enjoy my job, generally. It's a bit frustrating trying to point out that we like do everything and don't get paid to do it, but generally, which is nice. I've always been kind of scratching at the door with jobs before, by about 4 months in, so it's a nice feeling to not feel like that. So it's very cool. I feel like relatively confident that over the next year or something there may well be interesting opportunities. It's just in a little bit of a stagnant spot at the moment. But thanks, guys. Thanks for your investment. I know, Joy. It's so hard, honestly, working for charity and being like, I do this work because I care. And then turning around and being like, how can I get promoted? But it's a balance, isn't it? Like, I actually get paid like nothing. So you have to... Sometimes you have to advocate for yourself a bit in the capitalist hellscape. Young Paul decides upon the future, and he asks from her a favor. He wants to know if she will tell him if he's for hell or he's for heaven. If he's for hell, he'll show no sorrow until he's born again tomorrow. If he's for heaven, there's no reason to lament the passing season. She said, don't be a fool, son. There aren't any rules, son. And as she spoke, he lost his faith. He asked her name, she told him, Laurie, and proceeded to give him her life story. She was a teacher and a scholar. They built a statue in her honor. And she became a slave in ancient Athens. She doesn't know quite how it happened. She paints faces in the city, making all those ugly girls look pretty. She says, take a look at this town, son. Take a good look around, son. Why should anyone here be saved? So he said, every crooked lane that you can see, every open home, every hollow tree is home to creatures. I forgot about this bit. Loved by me, and oh, to be counted among them, oh, to be counted among them. It's a weird bridge. Like, come on. I don't have to remember all the weird bridges. That's a great song. My hand completely cramped up from the bar chords, but, you know, obviously need more practice. Very nice. From the album Becoming a Jackal. Is that what it's called? That's what I said it was called last time, and then maybe I was wrong. Or maybe that is what it's called, and I said it was called something else. I think it's called Becoming a Jackal. people to be counted among them. Yeah, just avoid them, Jack. It's not worth it. You want to be in pain? Suddenly we wake from the stream. They look for you to your room on the interstate. Alright, bit of first aid kit, everybody. It's long past time, I think. With the lovely To Live Alive. I wrote you a letter to make myself feel better, to redeem some part of me I thought I had lost, and we were a lost cause long before we fell apart. 'Cause honey, I was too eager and you were too smart. Yeah, I look for you in those empty rooms. You're a phone call away. I'm on the interstate and I've been drinking cheap wine just to pass the time. I'm falling behind and it doesn't matter who you are to me. Well, I'm just like my mother. We both love to run, chase impossible things or unreachable dreams. Lie awake in the night thinking this can't be right, but there is no other way to live a life alone. I'm alone now. Then suddenly we wake from this dream that we've made. It hits you all at once, and then it slowly fades. I'm racing into nothing now. It all falls away. Well, I know it now for my own sake that I cannot stay. So good, man. So good. It's the first aid kit magic. First aid kit magic. It's catchy. It's lyrical. What's it called, Dev? And suddenly how All right, next up is Tom's Diner. I think we had like a phase of playing this a fair bit, but I haven't played it in quite a while. I'm just gonna figure out what these chords are because they're weird. What? Oh, okay, that's fine. I got too depressed having Luca on the song list, Joy.
Sitting in the morning at the diner in the corner. I am waiting at the counter for the man to pour the coffee, and he fills it only halfway. And before I even argue, he is looking out the window at somebody's coming in. Nice to see you, says the man behind the counter to the woman who is coming. She is shaking her umbrella, and I look the other way as they are kissing their hellos. I'm pretending not to see them, and instead I pour my milk. There's a story of an actor who had died while he was drinking. It was no one I had heard of, and I'm turning to the horoscope and looking for the funnies, and I'm feeling someone watching me, and so I raise my head. There's a woman on the outside looking inside. Does she see me? No, she does not really see me, 'cause she sees her own reflection, and I'm trying not to notice that she's hitching up her skirt while she's straightening her stockings. Her hair has gotten wet. Rain, it will continue through the morning as I'm listening to the bells of the cathedral. I am thinking of your voice.
What a tune! I respect it, Jack. You feel mean, but you do it anyway. Commitment to the bit. absurd bottle continues. So dehydrated. Hydration is like a really big thing for not getting sick at altitude. So when I went to Peru, because I mentioned it, I was just like thinking about hydrating all the time. And for like the days beforehand on the plane, trying to stay hydrated on a plane, I was like, I've come back and I'm like, I don't need fluid. I do need fluid. I do enjoy being hydrated. Gosh, this is good content, isn't it? This is like my 800th stream or something. Sometimes you don't have anything to say. Okay? This is why every streamer ever has like features about the fact that they're having a drink. Because sometimes there's nothing else happening. Alright, are we ready for an absolute 180 vibe shift? Okay, we had Tom Sanders. Now we're going to have... We're ready? Bonnie Tyler. We're going to have some Bonnie Tyler. I do drink a lot of water. I think when I say I haven't been drinking much, I do mean for me. Because I would normally drink about 4 litres a day, I think. But yesterday I drank like 1 litre until 5 p.m. I didn't even know who I was. In a bad way. Is that ever in a good way? Now I'm playing like water one-upmanship. Like I actually drink a lot. Actually. Right. But everyone's favourite song. Back. Comment if you remember.
Every now and then I get a little bit terrified, and then I see the look in your eyes. Every now and then I fall apart. Every now and then I fall apart, and I need you now tonight, and I need you more than ever. If you be holding on forever, 'cause we'll only be making it right, 'cause we'll never be wrong. Together we can take it to the end of the line. Your love is like a shadow on me all of the time. Oh, well, I don't know what to do, and I'm always in the dark. We're living in a powder keg and giving off sparks. I really need you tonight. Forever's gonna start tonight. Well, forever's gonna start. Once upon a time I was falling in love. Now I'm only falling apart. Nothing I can do, a total eclipse of the heart. Once upon a the time there was light in my life. Now there's only love in the dark. Nothing I can say, a total eclipse of the heart. Turn around, bright eyes. Every now and then I fall apart. Oh, bright eyes. Every now and then I fall apart. And I need you now tonight. And I need you more than ever. If you only hold me tight, we'll be holding on forever, and we'll only be making it right, 'cause we'll never be wrong, you know, together we can take it to the end of the line. Your love is like a shadow on me all of the time. Well, I don't know what to do, and I'm always in the dark. We're living in a powder keg and giving off sparks. I really need you tonight. Forever's gonna start tonight. Forever's gonna start. Once upon a time I was falling in love, but now I'm only falling apart. Nothing I can say, a total eclipse of the heart.
I feel like I should have done like an intro before that one. I have like thought about kind of changing that song, like singing that song like acoustic Total Eclipse of the Heart before. I've thought about like corner flying. I don't think it's possible, okay? I'm sure it's been done. If we went Googling, we could find people doing like soft girl, fucking ukulele, nothing you can say. But I don't think it works. I think you're going to sing Total Eclipse of the Heart, you have to sing Total Eclipse of the Heart, okay? You have to like think about the schoolboys with the glowing eyes. You just got to own it. So it's not really my usual style. But, you know, respect to the song. It demands something. Yeah, like it does not matter if you can sing it or not. It's like absolutely irrelevant. You just have to turn around. Like, I'm so sorry for that. But it's what's got to be done. I like the version where it's just somebody singing to the tune of Total Eclipse of the Heart, just singing what's happening in the music video. Not as much as I like the translated version that we did on my Streamiversary stream. That was fun. Yeah, I mean, I think I saw it probably like 15 years ago. So it'll be somewhere on the internet. It's like, boys with glowing eyes. Or whatever. Back. Okay. Communication has broken down with the home planet. We're going to sing some blues. Yeah, baby. You can't keep all of the godforsaken internet in your brain.
It's Saturday night. You're all dressed up in blue. I've been watching you a while. Maybe you've been watching me too. So somebody ran out, left someone's heart in a mess. Well, if you're looking for love, honey, I'm tougher than the rest. Some girls, they want a handsome dad, or some good-looking Joe on their arms. Some girls like a sweet-talking Romeo. Well, around here, baby, I've learned you take what you can get. So if you're rough enough for love, honey, I'm tougher than the rest. Well, the road is dark, and it's a thin, thin line, but I want you to know I will get for you anytime. Maybe your other boyfriends couldn't pass the test. Oh, if you're rough and ready for love, honey, I'm tougher than the rest. Well, it ain't no secret, I've been around a time or two. And I don't know, baby, maybe you've been around too. Well, there's another dance, honey. All you gotta do is say yes. And if you're rough and ready for love, honey, I'm tougher than the rest. Oh, if you're rough enough for love, honey, I'm tougher than the rest.
Oh, lovely bit of unromantic, romantic Bruce. Ba-ba-bum. Just like swallowed right next to the microphone. That was completely unnecessary. Do apologize. Oh, I'm ready for love, honey, I'm tougher than the rest. Well, it's thin, thin line. Oh, I want you to know I work it for you anytime. Oh, I'm but a bum. Well, if you're up, I'm ready for love, honey, I'm tougher than the rest. You're up enough for love, honey, I'm tougher than the rest. Alright, we're going to sing a French song next. Our only multilingual, well, it's not multilingual, it's our only non-English song of the stream. Apologies to Dutch squad. Just gonna leave that hanging in chat for them to respond to. Si on s'en allait tout là-haut, si on prenait de l'auteur, du règlement des mots, si on allait chiner les corps, guérir les peines et les peurs, peut-être trouver tous les mots, au-delà des formes apparences, derrière nos luttes de circonstances, sous nos masques sur d'espérance, se cache le valeur de l'enfance, l'air de rien. On a pas mal tout là-haut, on goûte aux étoiles tout là-haut, on oublie nos certitudes, on chérit la solitude, à faire une escale tout là-haut, à nourrir le calme tout là-haut, on ne joue plus d'artifice, on ne sait pas quoi on existe enfant. Allez viens. Si on s'en allait tout là-haut, pour mieux s'entraîner des couleurs, sans mieux faire taire notre ego. Oh, à démêler le vrai du faux, à chercher en nous les meilleurs, libres comme les cœurs des oiseaux. Là-haut, au-delà des fausses apparences, dans nos cailloux d'adolescence, sur nos masques d'insouciance, sommet les blessures de l'enfance, l'air des rien. On a pas mal tout là-haut, on goûte aux étoiles tout là-haut, on oublie nos certitudes, on chérit la solitude, à faire une escale tout là-haut, à nourrir le calme tout là-haut, on ne joue plus d'artifice, on sait pas quoi on résiste enfant. Allez, viens, allez, viens, allez, viens. Welcome, Raiders. Allez, viens. Si on s'en allait tout là-haut, pour mieux séparer de tout ça, tu aurais du noir nouveau. Oh, si on ressautait le pinceau pour dessiner à bras le cœur, les contours des nocidos. Là-haut, au-delà de cette apparence, dans le sillon de l'existence, sur nos masques, sur l'espérance, ils sont les brûlés de l'enfance, l'air de rien. On a pas mal tout là-haut, on goûte aux étoiles tout là-haut, on oublie nos certitudes, on chérit la solitude, à faire une escale tout là-haut, on ouvre le calme tout là-haut, on ne joue plus d'artifice, on sait pas quoi on existe, on est pas tout là-haut, on goûte aux étoiles tout là-haut, on oublie nos certitudes, on chérit la solitude, à faire une escale tout là-haut, à tomber le voile tout là-haut, on ne joue plus d'artifice, on sait pas croire, on résiste enfant. Allez viens, allez viens, allez viens, allez viens, allez viens. Hi there, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome, guys. Hope you had a great stream. That's like got a real nice flow, that one, you know. It's like keeps going. It keeps going. Unlike all those songs that just kind of stop. Allez, viens, allez, viens, allez, viens. We're going to sing some Ben Howard now. Hey, look, and thank you so much for the resub. Black. Tier 364 months. I really like this song. This is a song I like. I just hyperfixate on songs every so often. This is about 2 years ago. I just listened to this song on repeat for about a month. So that's why it's on the song list.
Towing the line, I watched the host drink all the wine, and now she rambles through the who of night. The old man is a painter of tight seascapes, tired of adventure, so my mind wanders, picking at the table to cure the rot. Like a bird in a wood with no trees, you were hung up there in your disbelief. I know I'm a hard rock to drag around. Love is in the early mornings, in the shadows under the trees, not in the coated ashes floating down from the down here I crow for you, you crow for me. Down here I crow for you, you crow for me. Towing the line, I watch the host drink all the wine, and now I'm purring for a drop of anything. Throwing stones at your window, you turn me as if it's simple. Why can't you be like the blackbird and sing? Say I'm the westerlies and island, so dead couldn't divide. Can't you see I'm the forger, crawling at the bedrock? Love is in the early mornings, in the shadows under the trees, not in the coated ashes floating down from the rookery. Down here I crow for you, you crow for me. Down here I crow for you, you crow for me.
Tune. I love it. And like, I don't know what's going on, okay, because it's a Ben Howard song, right? Who knows what's going on? Does Ben Howard know what's going on? No, I assume not. But There's some like scene work in the song. Toe in the line, I watch the host drink all the wine. And if it, like, it pairs it up. Basically sounds like bored at a dinner party, which pairs it up nicely in my head with the Fiona Apple song. It's called. Is it called Kick Me Under the Table? Is that what it's called? No. Under the Table. Is it just called Under the Table? It's just called Under the Table. Welcome back, Lurk. I hope you had a good visit. I told you I didn't want to go to this dinner. You know I don't go for the ones that you bother about. So when they say something that makes me start to simmer, fancy wine won't put this fire out. Oh, kick me under the table all you want. I won't shut up. I won't shut up. Kick me under the table all you want. I won't shut up. I won't shut up. And the reason I don't have like much of this album on my song list, it's kind of hard to sing like acoustic when you're not feeling Apple, but it's a good tune. I don't wanna go, leave me alone. You don't push me, don't you push me. Oh, that sounds fun, Lurker. Way down, Hades Town. Way down under the ground. That is inaccurate. Little songbird, give me a song. I think this is Enya. We're gonna play now. Trains and Winter Rains. I think this requires funky buttons, surely, for Enya. Like, who is not funky buttons if Enya? Like, who is funky buttons if Enya is not funky buttons? That's what I'm trying to say. All these things make sense in my head. Then I try to say them out loud, and it sounds deranged. Yeah, it sounds absolutely deranged. No humans ever put these words together in a sentence before. It's what it seems like, yeah, when I'm talking sometimes. Tuned in right in time for that delightful improv. Ba-dum-bum, 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 ba-dum-bum. 1, 2, 3, 4. Does Enya ever do music without funky buttons? Not if she knows what's good for her, yeah. Do you ever plug all your covers with no small talks? Oh, like put covers on Spotify? I have not. I have a few on YouTube, obviously, but YouTube is not so useful for like a casual listening mechanism. I haven't, because I think I always just have so many original things I want to record, and then it's kind of faffy, like releasing covers, because you have to admit that other people own it. But I do get as a concept, it would be cool. Hey, Shinobi. I wouldn't put this on Spotify because apparently I can't remember how it goes.
City streets passing by, underneath stormy skies, neon signs in the night, red and blue city light, cargo trains rolling by. Once again, someone cries. Trains and winter rains, no going back, no going home. Trains across the plains, and in the sky, a star alone. Every time it's the same. One more night, one more train. Everywhere empty roads. Where they go, no one knows. Trains and winter rains, no going back, no going home. Trains across the plains, and in the sky, a star alone. Trains and winter rains, no going back, no going home. Trains across the plains, and in the sky, a star alone.
It's a fun little song. It has the funky like da 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 bit at the end, and I completely forgot how the da da does. Trains and winter rains, no going back, no going home. I know what she's on about, but I'm having a good time. It's just, this is consistently my vibe throughout the stream. Let's be honest. Yeah, you can do it. You just have to you have to kind of find out who actually owns it and log that, and then
Obviously, you don't actually get any money. Not like I get much money from Spotify, but nonetheless, 0 is less than a little bit.
I could upload those little ditties. bum 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 bum. From one angelic voice to another, it's time for some Tenacious D. We're going to sing tribute, or at least my version of this. This is definitely one of the songs where my version has kind of wandered further and further from the light. But I hope you'll forgive me, given that it's a comedy song played on a harp. You know, I'm doing what I can with what I've got. James and winter rain, no going home, no going back. Long time ago, me and my brother Kyle here, we was hitchhiking down a long and lonesome road when all of a sudden there shined a shining demon in the middle of the road, and he said,
Play the best song in the world, or I'll eat your souls.
Well, me and Kyle, we looked at each other and we said, okay, worth a shot, I guess. So we played the first thing that came to our heads, just so happened to be the best song in the world. It was the best song in the world. Look into my eyes and it's easy to see. 1 and 1 make 2, 2 and 1 make 3. It was destiny. Once every 100,000 years or so, where the sun doth shine and the moon doth glow and the grass don't grow. Needless to say, the beast was stunned. Whip crack went his schrumpy tail, and the beast was done. He asked us,
Be your angels, be your angels.
and we said, no, don't think so. We are men. This is not the greatest song in the world. No, this is just a tribute. Couldn't remember the greatest song in the world. No, this is just a tribute to the greatest song in the world. It was the greatest song in the world. It was the best motherfucking song, the greatest song in the world. Oh, 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 And the peculiar thing is this, my friends, the song we sang on that fateful night didn't actually sound anything like this song. No, this is just a tribute. You've gotta believe me, man. I wish you were here. Just a matter of opinion. I flip. Good God loving, so surprised to find you can't stop it. Hallelujah, I'm found. Rich motherfucking ching. Alright. Ooh, ooh. And that was that. I think all my music would sound like that if I thought anyone would listen to it. This is not the best cover in the world. No. Alright, we got another original. Say played an original at the top of the stream, and we got one more to play in our teas. This is Trouble. This is a song I wrote in 2023 as part of the 2023 Songtober, writing a song every day in October. This was day number 4. Good, Jack. Good. Some strange things are coming down the pipeline, that's all I'm going to say. Passing by a window, I see a services say let's go. I could really use the loo. You could stretch your legs out too. The road's been long and boring, and I've been in the car since morning. If you don't want to hear me snoring, then pull off at the junction. This county's full of hedgerows and high streets with boarded windows. Crumbling town parks that stand empty till dark. And the trains don't run on time, there's always something on the line. You'll be home just after 9, delayed by social dysfunction. People around here say she's trouble, 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 but I like having her around. I do more for double, double, double than the worst trouble in this town. I'm keeping by her, she's keeping by me. Mum and Dad are nice, but they don't think they'll see me twice. Giving me the side eyes, they serve me shepherd's pie. They mention your world youth like you haven't told the truth. They don't know we're tamper-proof, and I like you as you are. Your old school friends are meeting at the old Queen's Head. You say that we could skip it, yeah, say I wouldn't miss it. But half of them are gone now into prison graves, all got out like we got out of this somehow. But you didn't go too far. Well, people around here say she's trouble, 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 but I like having her around. I do more for double, double, double than the worst trouble in this town. I'm keeping by her, she's keeping by me. On the streetlight pavement, I toast the way the night went, and I ask you for a dance between fags and broken glass. Then we're waiting for the last bus, and suddenly it's just us. And I don't want to make a fuss, so I just say the night was fun. In the morning I'm heaving, turning green as we are leaving, saying it was nice to meet you, and they absently say you too. Then we're back on the M4, my head resting on the car door. And I think I love you more than I've ever loved anyone. Well, people around here say she's trouble, 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 but I like having her around. I do much trouble in this town. People around here say you're trouble, 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 but I don't know if that's true. I'd do more than double, double, double if it meant I get to stick around with you. I'm keeping by her, she's keeping by me. I'm keeping by her, she's keeping by. Thanks to follow. It's me, Abdou. Hey coach, what's up? Lurking since Total Eclipse. I thought you meant like the Total Eclipse. I was like, that's a while ago, to be honest. That's some commitment. But you just meant the song. Wow. No commitment. Welcome back with food, James. Hope it's yummy, yummy, yummy. But I like having her around. Whenever I sing that, I remember writing it. So this was during Songtober, so I was writing a song every day. So I'd like look to the prompt, whatever, that morning, and then I went for a run. And I think, like, at the beginning of the run, I came up with the chorus. Or maybe just the first half. Like, literally, maybe just, like, people around here say she's trouble, 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 but I like having her around. And then I just sung it to myself for the whole run. Because I was like, I'm going to forget it. I'm going to forget it. I have to write a song today. And so I don't want to forget it. I'm going to forget it. But I didn't forget it, so that was good. Unfortunately, I could not. It's me, primarily because... It's not in alphabetical order. It doesn't start with T. What, turn around, run home, and written it down? No, criminal. That's what I do now. Flipping, I can't remember how to run. I've just kind of forgotten how to run. I just haven't been running. And anytime I'm meant to do a run, I'm meant to do a run after the stream. Absolutely zero chance I'm doing that. I'm like, are you joking? And then I run 1 kilometer and I'm like, that will do. I have a 5-hour race next week. I don't know what magic I think is going to happen. I'm very excited to find out. I'm just like, yeah, I'll just run for 5 hours. That's fine. Jack, I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt, right, that you misheard me. I have a 5-hour race. I'm not trying to be a dick about it, but it doesn't take me 5 hours to do a park run. That would be pretty slow. That would be pretty slow. Yeah, exactly. I thought maybe you had. Exactly, coach. Just fear. There's like 12 people signed up. No, there's literally like 15 people signed up at the moment. So I could podium just by not dying, potentially. It's loop time. just retuned that string just for that. That was so worth it. I'm not even sure it recorded, but we are where we are at this point in the stream, honestly. If God doesn't want it to happen, He doesn't want it to happen. That's not my business. Okay, you couldn't even hear that on the loop, and I don't think it should be on the loop. My tin whistle's like so sharp. Probably my guitar's flat. Why men great till they gotta be great? 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 Oh, men great till they gotta be great. Oh, men great till they gotta be great. Oh, till they gotta be great. Why men great till they gotta be great? Why men great till they gotta be great? Till they gotta be great. Why men great till they gotta be great? Till they gotta be great. I just took a DNA test, turns out I'm 100% that bitch. Even when I'm quite crazy, I got boy problems, that's the human in me. Leaving my soul unless I got him in me. Oh, you could have had a bad bitch, non-committal, help you with your career just a little. Yeah, you're supposed to hold me down, but you're holding me back, and that's the sound of me not calling you back, you know. Why men great till they gotta be great? Don't text me, tell it straight to my face. Best friend sat me down in the salon chair. Shampoo press, get you out of my hair. Fresh photos with the bomb lighting and a new man on the Minnesota Vikings. Well, truth hurts, needed something more exciting. But on the day you try to break my heart, that breaks my heart. You thought you ever had it, you ain't from the start. Now I'm glad you're back with your bitch. I mean, who would wanna hide this? I will never, 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 never be your side chick. I put the saying in sing.
till they gotta be great. Wild men gray till they gotta be great. Wild men gray till they gotta be great. Don't text me, tell it straight to my face. Best friend sat me down in the salon chair. Shampoo press and get you out of my hair. Fresh photos with the balm lighting in a new man on the Minnesota Vikings. But truth hurts, baby. Needed something more exciting. I'll meet you back in a minute. I don't play tag, bitch, I've been there. No, we don't fuck with lies, we don't do goodbyes. We just keep it pushing like well, I'ma hit you back in a minute. I don't play tag, bitch, I've been there. We don't fuck with lies, no, we don't do goodbyes. We just keep it pushing like Wild men gray till they gotta be great. Wild men gray till they gotta be great. Wild men gray till they gotta be great. Don't text me, tell it straight to my face. My best friend sat me down in the salon chair. Shampoo press, get you out of my head. Fresh photos with the bomb lighting in a new man on the Minnesota Vikings. Well, truth hurts, needed something more exciting. Needed something more exciting. Till they gotta be till they gotta be till they gotta be till they gotta be great. Wild men gray 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 till they gotta be great.
How much fun is that? Like, it's just so much fun. It has meandered far from the original song, but till they gotta be great, till they gotta be bum bum bada bada bum bum bada 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 bum bada bum. It's a problem with a loop. Keeps going in the mind. Alright, everybody, it's time for the final T song of this alphabetical journey. Next room, we're moving on to the U's. What? We got many U's? No. Like 5 U's, then 3 V's. We're gonna like see multiple letters in one stream again. It's very exciting. Okay, the W's last forever. There's 1,000 W's. But it's all good. Apart from that, So join me next time for more letters. But we're going to play Tumble in the Wind now as our final official song of the stream. We ignore the end of stream song, as I try to do for the majority of the week. I seem to tumble in the wind. I wait for it to begin. When I look at you, I ain't too proud to say I once loved a girl this way. I bring trouble on my lonesome self. I see danger in each offered help. Times are hard and the money just won't come through. I would be alone if not for you. They brought me in on a flat car down from old Hong Kong. Tried to tell me what I was doing was absolutely wrong. They tried to make me over into a man of steel. I knew that I would have to yield from the plains of Alberta, where the sweet's so loud and strong. I rode over the northlands till I came to Saskatchewan. From a hardback in my satchel, I read the words quite clear. Hurry home to your loved ones, now winter time is near. I seem to tumble in the wind. I wait for it to begin. When I look at you, I ain't too proud to say I once loved a girl this way. Such a tune. And respect always for finding a rhyme for Saskatchewan. BDSM, yeah, as long as we mean boycott, divest, sanction movement. Yeah, then we got like it's like the Chinese princess song or whatever. Is that an X? I don't know it though. But like, no, we've had X's and O's. Unfortunately, that begins with an E. Don't ride me in on a flat car down from old Hong Kong. Tried to tell me what I was doing. Absolutely wrong. Oh, I'm always the same lurker. Whenever songs have like names like that, you know, like a figure, a history figure, or a mythical figure or something, I'm always like, oh, it's gonna be like a themed song, and it never is. Very disappointing. Thanks, Jack. Thanks everybody for hanging out. We're gonna play one more song, of course, the end of stream song. Then we're gonna go for a raid. I'll be back on Sunday after rowing again. Oh my goodness me. So who knows? Blah 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 blah. That didn't make any sense. If you're in the book club, we're reading Wild by Cheryl Strayed this month. You want to read that? You want to come hang out? Yeah, Jackie, yeah. I missed one when I was in Peru, but then they had to cancel it because of the weather. So they're like, oh, come and row. And I'm like, I don't want to. I mean, I could just cancel. Anyway, that's not stream content. Sweet. Thank you, everybody. As always, you can come hang out on Discord, blah, blah, blah. You can find all my music, probably wherever you like Disney music, Bandcamp, YouTube, Spotify. These are Apple Music, whatever. Thankfully, Joy, otherwise we would be in trouble, wouldn't we? We would be in absolute trouble. Absolute trouble. Does that make any sense? I don't think it does. And on Friday, I've got my current gym training block comes to an end, and I've got like a 1 rep max. I've basically got like a powerlifting meet on Friday. I don't know what I'm doing. Why not though? For the bands. So yeah, don't forget to judge me for posting, because I'm gonna delete that. I'm gonna delete that approximately 40 seconds after the end of the stream. So if you want to watch the clip that I post on Discord, you better watch it fast. Right, let's sing every song that we've sung today to the tune of Common Harvester by the Weasels. Heading down the road in your taxi for 4, and you're waiting outside Jimmy's front door. Well, I cannot excarnate you or burn you on a pyre. Well, Danny boy, I was thinking of our crew, but thinking makes me sad, so that's why I write to you. The screen door slams, Mary's dress waves like a vision, she dances across the porch. If you're lost, you can look and you will find me. War, time after time. Well, time passed hard and the task was the hardest thing she'd ever have to do. Well, blue jean lady, LA baby, seamstress for the band. Well, toast my ghost and raise a glass, yeah. Wish me well, you know I'm home at last. I feel a bond between us. I have felt like you do. Young Paul decides on a future and asks of her a question. And suddenly I wake from this dream that I have had. I'm sitting, it's falling apart, sitting on the corner in the diner at the counter. Well, turn around, bright eyes, every now and then I get a little bit lonely. Every now and then I fall apart. Ooh, art. If you're looking for love, baby, I'm tougher than the rest. Well, this one's French. Too low, too low, too low, too low. Toe in the line, I watched the host drink all the wine, and now I'm wandering through the who and who have nots. Well, trains and winter rings, no going back, no going home. This is not the greatest song in the world. People around here say she's trouble, 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 but I like having her around. Well, I'd do more for double, double, double than the worst trouble in this town. Well, women great till they gotta be great. Don't text me, tell it straight to my face. Well, I seem to tumble in the wind, and I wait for it to begin. We're trapped in the void, everybody. We're trapped in the void. One song closer to freedom. Thank you so much for hanging out, everybody. Happy Wednesday. I hope you're having a good week. If you're having a crap week, hope it gets better. Woohoo! I'll be back on Sunday afternoon at 4 p.m. BST. I'm going to be honest with you, Joy. Not at all, not at all, not at all. Not one solitary speck. I didn't even think about it. Yeah. Let's go see Numb the Geek. We played Toast My Ghost by Numb the Geek. Oh, yeah. Now we can go see it in action. What? I'm looping this. I was assuming Jack's making like a bad joke, and I'm gonna ignore it. But it's entirely possible that I'm actually making a mistake.
Reminds me of me. Ugh. I like that.
Oh, what's
song
playing?
a lot.
Oh, you can hear Numb the Geek. Oh, well, that's a nice preview. There's a nice preview. I couldn't hear him. It's just for you guys. Oh, was there like an ad? Did you ever like listen to an advert? Jesus Christ, I'm so sorry, everybody. I'm a professional. Yeah, I have done this for multiple years. Yeah. Thank you, everybody. Have great times. Take care of yourselves. See you on Sunday if you're around. Let's go see Kevin. And thanks.